Welcome back, Truth to a T. Please like, subscribe, and share this video, and leave a comment down below. Check the video description for valuable discount links. Okay, pay attention to the news cycle 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So I don't know if you're watching the news or if you're even paying attention. It's Saturday. A big thing just happened. So the administration overturned some of the rules of the tariffs. And what they did was they eliminated electronics and electronic devices and all this kind of stuff from the tariffs. So they have basically changed the rules on that. Now, if this news stays the same, and of course with this administration it could change on a dime, but if it stays the same and we open the markets Monday morning under these same rules, chances are that the markets are going to, the tech in the markets are going to skyrocket. Now, not all tech. So first of all, let me just say one thing before we go any further. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not qualified to give financial advice. Get your own fiduciary advisor. Do your own research. You do you. I'm just telling you what I am going to be doing. Now, I'm a big fan of Tesla. I'm not sure what's going to happen with Tesla. Just because people say tech doesn't mean that all tech is going to go up. Tesla, of course, is a technology company, but this is more about devices. My personal opinion, I guess, is companies like Apple will probably go way up. I'm pretty certain Amazon will go way up. I'm pretty certain that probably NVIDIA will go way up, Google will go way up, TSMC will go way up. Basically, those type of tech plays. There'll be many others. They won't be the only ones, but there'll be many others that will most likely go up. Now, I don't own a lot of Apple. In fact, I own very little Apple. I've owned it before. I've gotten out of it. I think Apple is I'm not sure about the future of Apple. As far as a growing company, I think they'll maintain. They're kind of like, to me, they're kind of like a Cisco. They're there. If you want a dividend, you get a good dividend. It's a safe bet that you'll get so much increase a year. But I'm not a big Apple guy. I'm obviously a big Tesla guy. I don't know if I'll be buying Tesla on Monday morning. I'm not sure what's going to happen with Tesla. I have a threshold. I have a bottom now for Tesla of 218. I'll be buying at 218 or below, because my last buys were about 219. So below 218, I will be buying. I'll be loading up. I did sell off a lot of stuff about 2 weeks ago when all this craziness kind of started. And the only reason I sold it off is I want to have cash to deploy. It's very, very important that during these times you have cash that's ready to deploy and send out into the market, because these are the times when millionaires are made. If you invest correctly around these times, you will be very successful over long periods of time. I've missed these before. As a younger man, I wasn't prepared. And I'm hoping, if you're younger and you're watching my videos, and I know you are, many of you are between the ages of 25 and 50. These are the times when you could position yourself to be in a very, very great place 10 years from now, 15 years from now, 20 years from now. So don't be afraid to have some cash on the side, some dried powder ready to deploy. And don't be afraid to take chances. Again, it's not financial advice. Get educated on this stuff. Make your own decisions. But I think Monday morning, the markets will go up. And I think there will be certain companies who will benefit. Apple will be one of them, like I said before. I think NVIDIA will benefit greatly. I think TSMC, many of the semiconductors, will benefit greatly. Amazon will probably benefit greatly because of Amazon Web Services. Also, Google, I'm pretty sure, will do very well. Meta will probably do very well. All of these companies that are highly tech oriented, they're going to do very well as the market opens Monday morning. And again, something could happen Sunday night that will send the whole thing sideways. But One thing I always follow is the fear and greed index. The fear and greed now is at its highest level. The fear part of it is at its highest level in years. And it's actually sustained a very high level. I believe it might be a record. Don't quote me on that. But at some point, something is going to break here. I think that this whole tariff thing is a negotiation. It is a war, but it's an economic war, and it's a purchasing war. And they're firing shots over the bow of China, as they say. And they're trying to get the point across that, listen, we can hurt you, and you can hurt us, but we can hurt you more. And we're going to give you this now, a little reprieve, so you don't get completely crushed. But the message in here is that we will be back. We will be back. So like I said, be ready Monday morning to deploy the money. Millionaires are made at times like these. Millionaires are made. Do not forget that. Do not miss this one. I've missed it too many times. I don't want you to make the mistakes I did.